Hi, I'm Diane with Wavra Farms and Nursery, and we are standing in part of my yard today talking about this new area that I just built. Those of you who have been following me know that for the last several years, I haven't had water at the house. I had to pick and I had to choose between watering my own landscape or keeping the stuff at the greenhouse nice, healthy, watered, for all of you that are at home watching. So I obviously chose the greenhouse. This summer I was very blessed. We were able to get water back to the yard, and so I wanted to share some of the plants that we put in. Now, since I am on a well and we don't always have tons of water, and water is still a battle. A lot of you know that you have dry spots in the yard. Maybe you can't always drag the hose all the way there, or the sprinkler doesn't quite reach. That's often the problem in a lot of people's yards. You're not alone. I found this great little plant today. I'm not going to say the Latin name. It's just going to pop up on the screen. It's one that I'm definitely trying a lot of this year. It's called Kodiak Orange. Now, I would have never even brought in Kodiak Orange. I didn't know anything about it. One of my customers said, "Hey, I'm looking for a plant called Kodiak Orange." Sure, I'll get some in. Let's see what it looks like. Let's try it. So I did. This has become one of my favorite new plants for several reasons. I think this might be the solve-all plant to all of our problems. We shall see. This plant starts out very green. It is like a replacement for a burning bush. So all of you know that burning bush is fall. You get those gorgeous red leaves. This Kodiak Orange does the same thing. It's already starting to turn. It's graced with these little tiny yellow flowers, and we'll get some close-up pictures of that for you to see. But it's been blooming these little yellow flowers all summer long. It's just this goofy plant. So let's talk about why I seriously love it so much. In fact, I'll share with you the whole flower bed that I designed around this plant. It is very adaptable. It will grow in full sun, part sun, and shade. It likes its feet wet. It likes its feet dry. It's drought tolerant. It's not picky about any of those conditions. So it's definitely a plant that I considered worth trying. It is going to go about 3 to 4 feet tall. So it is going to be a fairly large shrub. It's going to be twiggy in the wintertime, which I'm okay with. There's other things in my yard to look at. So the reason I picked this beautiful plant is because I live in an older house. I have these big fir trees. These fir trees, as all of you know, whether it be a fir tree or an oak tree, tend to suck the life out of everything. Any little bit of water that you might have going around them, they're going to pull that water from your plants, especially if they're an established tree. So I decided, let's give Kodiak Orange a chance. And this is a flower bed that we're going to come back and we're going to revisit next spring and next summer. So I wanted to show it to you now. First off, I've been busy. Like all of you, we all work our day jobs, and then at night or whenever we find time, that's when we garden. I have weeds in my flower bed. I don't have this perfect border yet because I haven't decided how big this flower bed's going to get. It started as a little 3-foot bed. When my husband's not looking, it's been edging a little farther out into the yard. And still probably going to move again. So it is a work in progress. I'm behind on my weeds, as you'll kind of see the little green patches in the video. But who isn't? It's all about the fun and the story of the garden. So in this flower bed, besides having this giant fir tree in my yard that this season Andrew helped me limb up, it had some ice damage, so these bottom branches needed to come out anyways. So we chose to lift it up a little bit. So I took my beautiful Kodiak Orange and I stuck a few in. Here's one here. I have another one right here. And I have another one there. I kind of wanted your eye to follow the Kodiak Orange through the flower bed. Now, in another video, you saw the bluebeards. Now, I stuck some bluebeards in because I wanted your eye to follow the blue as well. And I'm just showing you half of this flower bed. It's quite a large bed. But I do have a total of 5 of these bluebeards in, and I believe I'm up to, I guess, 5 of the Kodiak Orange as well. Now, as you're looking at the height difference, you're thinking, well, maybe she messed up because I stuck my bluebeard back here, and it looks quite a bit shorter. This bluebeard is a larger variety, so it's still going to go about 3 to 4 foot tall. So it should fill this whole area in along with my Kodiak Orange. Now, in front of it, I chose to put some 9-barks. I love 9-barks because I love the foliage color. It's not going to flower. It just adds a little bit of dark to this already kind of light bed. So this bed should be really pretty come the next couple months because my Kodiaks are going to turn the fire red. This 9-bark is going to be a black. And I really didn't think of it, but I guess we're kind of Halloween-y colors. But I added the blue to kind of soften that up. Now in front of this bed, I added some little white potentillas. These little potentillas are going to go about 3 foot tall, 3 foot around. So everything is going to be a little larger in this bed. And it's going to kind of block our view kind of the driveway. Behind this, I did stick a couple of the white limelights in just because I kind of wanted to pick a couple colors for this bed. So some whites, some oranges, some blues, some blacks are kind of going to be the colors. And I will probably still come through and in front between these potentillas, I'm thinking either I'm going to add some nepeta or some lavender kind of to get a little more color. Because this flower bed gets all morning sun. It doesn't really start getting shaded until late afternoon. So I think it'll be kind of a fun way to try all these things out. And everything in here is pretty much drought tolerant, except for the hydrangeas, which I will probably have to run a drip line or something too. But this whole area here does pretty well with drought tolerant. So as you can see, work in progress. Adding our Kodiak Orange, which I think is going to be a definite winner for this flower bed. So I just want to say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. We're going to touch back in the next season, check out our Kodiak Orange again, and see if it really lives up to all the benefits and everything that's really talking about. Of course, you can see Phoebe is still here with us. All of you that know Phoebe, she is very much up, moving, and around. I just want to say again, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and happy gardening.